Hey YouTube, this is Amanda. I thought I would do a couple videos on my breast reduction journey. I want to say that this all started about 5 or 6 months ago. I've wanted a breast reduction since the 8th grade, but I finally started the process 5 or 6 months ago. I started boot camp with my brother's sister-in-law. She was the instructor, and I want to say within 3 to 4 days of starting her boot camp, I was in a lot of pain. My boobs had done some damage to my ribs. They bruised them so bad that I was actually living on pain pills. I have a 4-year-old son. He was 3 at the time, but 4-year-old son, and many of you moms know that you cannot live off of pain pills and take care of a little one properly. You just can't do that. It's not safe. So I decided that I needed to go to my gynecologist. I called her, was able to get in to see her. I think it took me about a month. Went in to see her. She said that I was a very good candidate, that she thought that the insurance would approve me with no problem. She gave me 3 business cards, told me go home, call them. So I went home, called those surgeons. They did not accept my insurance. I was told that she didn't think one of them would, so it wasn't as disappointed. So I then went on the computer and I googled breast reduction surgeons in Las Vegas, Nevada, because that's where I live. And I came up, of course, with a bunch, and I started calling, and none of them accept my insurance. I think about after the 6th or so, I decided to call my insurance company and ask them if they had a list of surgeons that I can check out. She told me no, that they did not. She then asked me how was I planning on going about this with my insurance, to give me a little bit of, heads up on what I was going through. I told her that I wasn't sure. She said that with my PPO insurance, it's 20%, and that the surgeries run between $6,000 and $14,000, and I'd be responsible for 20% of that. With my HMO, my list, of course, is going to be a lot smaller, but I pay around $200. This was a couple months ago, so it was $200. Some of my co-pays have gone up, so I'm going to call tomorrow and verify that it is $200. I think it was like $75 for the outpatient, $75 for the doctor, for the surgeon, and $50 for the anesthesiologist. That's what I think that's how it broke down. Anywho, they did not have a list for me, so I got off the phone with her and I started Googling breast reduction, Las Vegas, Nevada. I think I wrote down about 35-ish doctors, started calling them and scratching them off one by one because none of them accepted my insurance. I then called one last for the day because it's getting close to, all their closing times, and I was informed that they did not accept my insurance, but there was one doctor that did, and that they knew they did, and that's who they would refer people to, because she said I was not the only one going through this with my type of insurance. So I hurried up, got off the phone. I called them right away, and yes, they did accept my insurance, and I was so excited. I made my appointment. It was about another month out, and I just waited, and I was so excited. Nervous just to make sure, I wonder if they're really going to accept me or not, and how's my insurance going to go. So 2 days prior to my appointment, I get a phone call, and it is the surgeon's office, and I was told that he was no longer in their practice. Really, really disheartening to find out, but there was good news. They had another surgeon that I can go and see, so I was excited again. I looked him up. There was something about him that was a little uneasy, not gonna lie, but I figured I'd go give him a chance because he's pretty much one of the only ones that I can pick from, and then if I don't like him, I'll start this process all over again. He had excellent reviews, board certified, all that good stuff, everything that I need in a surgeon, he is. I go and I meet him. His staff is very nice. The office ladies are super sweet. I waited, I want to say 5 or 10 minutes to see him. He comes in. From the moment I met him, I was glad he was my surgeon. He told me that he knew without a doubt that I would get approved. Pretty much if they gave me hell, that he would call him. And so I was super excited. I explained to him my goals, where I wanted to be, and he said that he was going to help me make that possible. And I was super excited. I right now am a 44 triple D or F, depending on the bra, and my boobs kind of still hang out, so I don't know if I'm even in my right bra size. I would like to be a full C by the time my surgery is over. I don't want to be a B. Not that there's anything wrong with women that are. It's just with my body type, that will not look right. I would like to be a C. I have gained weight since I've had my son. My boobs did not grow. And I've lost weight since I've had my son, and my boobs did not shrink. So I'm hoping after my breast reduction surgery and I'm completely healed that I can go back to working out and I can lose the weight, because I want to become healthy for not only myself but my son and my husband. It's not good to my son that I'm as heavy as I am, and I want to lose the weight. Well, first I have to get done with my breast reduction, and I'm super excited. Surgery's the 13th, only 14 days away, and I cannot wait. I will be doing more videos. I will do one the day or the day after of my pre-op, and then maybe I will do one the day of my surgery. If not, I will do it the day after. My husband's already said he'll tape me in the car on the way to the surgical center. Just don't know if I want to do that early in the morning, since I have to be there at 7 o'clock or 7:30. But we will see. If anybody has any questions, please comment, let me know. Anything, just ask and I will be honest. Thank you. Bye.